Welcome, Leo, to the Black Cat Energy reading for this week. Welcome. So, if you haven't heard of Black Cat Energy before, it's basically a state of being that, how I look at it, as I have Black Cat Energy now. I never used to, as in, I was somebody who chased after, mm, the men. I would put them on a pedestal. They would be the person that I didn't matter, they did, if that makes sense. If they wanted it that way, I would do it that way. If they it's kind of like got that energy about it. I wasn't in my black cat. Now I stand up for myself. Now if I'm not a bitch, but I know exactly who I am and what I'm mean and what I'm about and what I bring to the relationship and okay. So it's not saying that all men are bad and all women are good, like anything like that. It's all a case of the woman needs to be in her essence, in her happy place, in her knowing who and what she is, basically. And so when she embodies that energy, she is attractive to her counterpart, to her person. When she's in the opposite, where she's needy and desperate and possessive and chasing and not giving, that space for the man to be the man, then that's the opposite. So that's what it all means. And the reason why I do these card readings is I feel like it really helps people understand it from that level. Like, what do you need to do? Are you in the right energy space? Are you doing the right thing? Are you coming at your life? Are you in the chaser or the chased? And so for me, the way the world should work is the man should chase the woman. And it's I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's just the way it should be. And that's where society, it's all gone crazy with this 50-50 rule and women trying to become all crazy career motivated. um I believe that that's where it's all gone a bit mad. And so bringing back black cat energy into the mix is just balancing it out the way it's meant to be, just for me anyway. So I don't need to offend anyone. It's just if you resonate with this kind of reading, that's where it's coming from. So how I read is basically the recent past, the current energy, and then the future slash advice from spirit. So you are currently, Leo, in a space of, so yeah, I didn't mention that on the left side is your reading and the right side is his reading. So man and woman. So this is you. You are in a space of avoidant. I feel like you're avoidant. I'm getting this, like you are going through a I can see the death card at the bottom here, but I feel like this has been a process. Like you are going on a bit of a journey, a self awareness journey, in it as being quite a interesting space to be in. That you're thinking differently. You're not the person you used to be, is what I'm getting. And you're starting to notice things that you didn't notice before. Things that you used to accept, you're not accepting anymore. Like things are pissing you off. That's what I'm getting. I want to say things are not, like, if it's not working for you, if it's not something that's got anything like stay, I'm getting stability and aimed at the future. It's like it's as if you're like growing up. You are not prepared to just plod along. You know that feeling of I don't know if this is going to resonate with somebody, but it's like you've been engaged, but they're not marrying you. So it's like you've been in this lingering. I'm talking to somebody who's in a lingering stage of with your person. Like, is he actually putting in any effort with you? I don't know yet because we haven't read him, but that's the energy you're coming at. And so this is has put you in this death and rebirth um energy. And so you're starting to see things a lot clearer now, and what you are willing to accept and what you're willing to. And you're on a journey. Like I said at the beginning, you're on a journey. You're avoiding this person because I feel like you're on the journey and you kind of have no clue if he is coming with you. Now, I know this can be the soulmate card, but I'm not getting that this time. I'm getting like, was he a, I think that's where the confusion is. It's, is he a soulmate, or is he just, that, is he a lesson, or is a season lesson, something like that. I don't know the concept. Put it in the comments if you do. But you're really looking at your man and going, is he my future? There's a lot of contemplative energy. Now, in terms of black cat, yeah, you do have it. I don't think you have it fully because I feel like you're avoiding. I feel like you're avoiding answering the question out of guilt, out of sadness, out of like rocking the boat. So although you've got, I would say you have black cat energy suppressed. It's there. You want better. You want more. You're on a self-care journey, a transformation, and you're feeling bad because you don't know if this is your future or not. Interesting energy today, Leo. So your advice, what I'm getting is let let it ride out. I feel like there's a let it ride out. Um, let go. Let go of control. What will be will be. There's a reason why all this is happening. It's taking you from a page, like page energy youngster. So I feel like I'm not talking to someone who's definitely young, but definitely someone who hasn't already got an established life, as in you're not married yet, you're not in a committed long term. Like you could be, I feel like you're in a relationship, but you don't. It's not marriage. You're like, and you're wondering, should it is this the one? Is this the one? Like a lot of you've done it. Feel like you've been with this person for a while, but you're starting to think differently, starting to question, and that's why you've been holding back. You've been holding back because you don't know. I don't know the reason why you're in this thing. It could be the relationship's gone stale, but I really think it's you. I think you're the problem, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think you're the person who's changing, and so this is what's rocking the boat. I haven't looked at him yet, so we'll look at him in a minute. But from a black cat energy point of view, I think you're in the right space, but you need to let go. You're being too controlling of your own emotions, and I don't know what he's feeling about you right now, but he feels like from this card, from a black cat energy point of view, you're closed off. So yes, in a way, it's kind of going to attract him because he's like, "Oh, where have you gone?" But I don't think it's the kind of black cat energy I'm talking about. It's more you're in avoidance stage, which isn't what you want to be. So my advice is to let go, have conversations, and journal, and really dig deep because you need to figure this one out. Okay, let's read him and then we'll try and put it all together. Okay, so now we are looking at your man. So he has in his recent past the moon, the World and the Queen of Cups. So for him, I'm getting that he has some kind of other third party, but I don't feel like it's another woman or anything like that. I feel like it's a like those relationships where they've been in a situation where they've got another child with a past person that keeps them in that relationship. So say they had a child with an ex, just even a one night stand, but a girlfriend, and or even an ex-wife, and they are now kind of having to communicate with that other person all the time about the child, which keeps them in this kind of like a world where you are not part of. Like, although you might have a relationship with the child, there's like this interaction between your man and his ex that keeps him in a different world. And you want it to end. Like you want, I'm getting that that's why you don't know if this is who you're meant to be with, because you feel like it's a constant state of is he going to choose me or her? Is he going to go back to her? Is he going to choose his child? It's like that feeling of is he really yours is what I'm getting. And so, and also you feel like he's not committing to you, and this is partly why. Now, I do feel like he loves you. We have the Queen of Cups here. I do feel like there's a love for you. There's a strong bond there. But there's this energy, this younger, I'm getting a child. It could be somebody else. It could be a third party, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like anything as in cheating or anything like that. I feel like your man is also conflicted. Like he's under a lot of pressure because and overwhelm and confusion and all that thing, because he's trying to balance everybody. He's trying to keep everybody happy. And so that's why I don't think you've got a bad, you're not against him. You understand. I feel like you understand him, but you just don't know if you can do it. And so he's trying to make the best of a awkward situation. And then the future and the advice is the star, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, it might be a case of there could be a work thing, a work situation. And why I'm bringing it up is it's reminding me of my own story last year, in the sense that there was another woman working in the same place as my husband. My husband's a manager, and one of his agents is quite a pretty woman, and he kept it kind of hidden from me that she worked there. And partly because I wasn't in Black Cat energy then, and I was a bit of a like obsessed with him. He's mine. Nobody can have him. That kind of energy. And this is what I'm getting from these two cards here, is that he's closed off. He keeps part of him hidden because he doesn't want to spark you off. He doesn't want you to feel the way you're feeling. He doesn't want you to feel like this. But he knows he's causing it. But at the same time, it's not like he can go and fire her. You know, she works there. He can't really do anything about it. And so I feel like he's trying to balance. I do feel like he's trying to balance the situation for all of you. Like he's in a bit of a damned if he does, damned if he doesn't energy here. Um, how I got through it, and what I think Spirit's asking me to, why I'm sharing my thing, is because I had to go through this. I had to go through letting letting it be, like regaining my own power, my regaining my own self-belief, self-care, all that jazz. And coming out of this, like it's that let them energy you've got to get to. You've got to be in that space. That's what black cat energy is. It's knowing that you'll be okay if it doesn't work out. It's knowing that if he's not Mr. Right, then there will be another Mr. Right. It's letting go. It's letting go of control and letting go of this energy of insecurity I'm getting. I think you are very insecure because and understandably I get you completely. But that means that you've got potential of black cat energy, but you don't have it because you're insecure and you're holding on and you're avoiding the situation. You're avoiding dealing with it, and instead you're like trying to work out if he's the one or not. And I don't think that's what you should be looking at. I think that's why that you've been brought to this reading. It's a case of don't look at him because I don't think his situation can change. I think he's in a space where he has the the child or the co-worker or the mother or something around him, a third party for sure. But I don't think he's doing anything wrong. I don't, his energy is love. He's trying to make everybody happy is the energy I'm getting. And so instead of looking at it from is he the one who can fulfill me? Um, is he my soulmate? He loves you. The issue is you. You're the issue in this sense. Like, and I don't mean it that in that negative sense. It's just a case of you've got to decide if you can live with this man having a child and having a relationship with the mother of his child or having a co-worker who happens to be pretty. It's your insecurity that you need to deal with. And when you've dealt with that, that's when you step into black cat energy. So definitely check out the link in the description. Go like binge watch every video that she does on black cat energy because honestly it helped me and it will help you. And that's why you've been guided to this message today. Because yes, your situation is horrible to live, but it's going to make you step up. It's going to get you out of this energy of holding on tightly, feeling insecure, feeling like you don't have stability. Like you set the standard, you set the tone, you set, you make the rules, you set the boundaries basically. And that put yourself involved. Like if there is a an ex-wife, like don't be a bitch about it. Just like discuss it with him openly, like what's going on in that, what's happening. Like, and not as an investigator because that's not black cat energy. I'm talking about just genuinely care. Give him the support he needs to do this. And if there's a co-worker, work on yourself. There's nothing better than having a bit of competition. Like if you're not feeling good in your body, work on your body. Like black cat energy is awesome. It's like you really start seeing yourself differently. And if he wants to leave you for another co-worker, pretty co-worker at work, then let him. It's that let them energy. But I don't think he wants to. I think he loves you and he's just in a really difficult position. So I hope that helps somebody. Take care.